Outsiders is an American television drama series created by Peter Mattei, set in the fictional town of Blackburg, Crockett County, Kentucky. The series tells the story of the Farrell clan and the struggle for power and control in the hills of Appalachia. It is WGN America's third original series, which debuted on January 26, 2016. On March 11, 2016, WGN America renewed Outsiders for a second season and will air in January 2017. Synopsis. Set in the Appalachian Mountains of Kentucky, the series revolves around the interaction of a group of mountain folk known as the Farrell clan and the locals in the nearby town of Blackburg, Kentucky. The Farrells are an isolationist group of mountain folk who shun normal society and live a Spartan existence in the woods, extremely paranoid of outsiders. The mountain that the family controls is coveted by a national mining outfit for the coal beneath it. At the start of the series, Asha Farrell, a cousin of the ruling family, returns to the mountains after leaving 10 years prior in order to join the military and experience life amongst normal society. His arrival coincides with the family matriarch Lady Ray Farrell announcing her intention to cede power to her son, Big Foster Farrell. Big Foster, who never forgave Asha for leaving his family, has Asha imprisoned in a cage for 6 months until he is freed due to his ability to read after an eviction notice is posted at the entrance of the mountain. In town, the mining company has gained approval to evict the Farrell family from the mountain and seeks to expedite the process so mining operations can begin as soon as possible. Deputy Sheriff Wade Houghton is assigned the task to carry out the eviction process. Deputy Sheriff Houghton, however, suffers from alcoholism, opiate addiction, and PTSD due to previous encounters with the violent and cold-blooded Farrell family, and the death of his wife. Houghton attempts to warn his superiors that any sort of eviction process will be bloody, result in loss of life on both sides, and will eventually devolve into a lengthy siege with the Farrells holding the advantage through their extensive knowledge of the mountains. The eviction leads to a power struggle, as Lady Ray believes that the impending eviction is the apocalyptic event that the family believes in per a family prophecy. Because of this, she pardons Asha, freeing him from the cage and announces a delay in turning over authority to her son. She continues to refuse to change her mind when Big Foster, upset at being denied power, arranges a raid in town of a local mobster that goes bad and costs the life of Big Foster's youngest son. Cast: Maine David Morse as Big Foster Farrell, the most powerful male on the hill, and next in line to be Brennan, the Farrell's leader. When denied his right of ascension, Farrell takes dangerous action to secure his power and to try to eliminate Asha, whom he considers to be a traitor to his family. Joe Anderson as Asha Farrell, a cousin of Big Foster who left the mountains to join the military and returns home after a 10-year absence. He was once in love with Lil Foster's lover G1, which creates tension as she attempts to help reintegrate him into the tribe. Gillian Alexia as G1 via G1 Farrell, Asa's third cousin and former lover, currently involved with Lil Foster, but seeks to help her former lover return to the family. Had a child who was now deceased with Lil Foster. Ryan Hurst as Lil Foster Farrell 7, Big Foster's eldest son and enforcer and current boyfriend of G1. Kyle Gallner as Hasiel Farrell, Asa's fourth cousin, who was maimed by Big Foster after he stole some of the family's wine, moonshine, to give to a drug dealer, who bought Hasiel a drink when he snuck into town one night. Having lived most of his life on the mountain, Hasiel wishes to know more about the civilized world, much to Big Foster's anger and dismay. Has a crush on Sally Ann, a black resident of Blackburg. Christina Jackson as Sally Ann, one of the few African-American residents in Blackburg. Sally Ann strikes up a friendship with Hasil, much to the anger of her brother, who does not want his sister to associate with a Farrell. Thomas M. Wright as Deputy Sheriff Wade Houghton, Jr., a fifth-generation Houghton to live in Blackburg, second in command of the local sheriff's department and single father. Houghton is given the assignment of evicting the Farrells from their mountain fortress, a task he fears due to his father, a coal company line boss, past encounter with the Farrells that he believed caused his death. This incident led to him developing a great fear of the Mountain Clan, suffers from PTSD and alcoholism, and takes unprescribed pills as a result of said encounter. Recurring Phyllis Somerville as Lady Ray Farrell, Big Foster's dead mother and the former Brennan, believed by the members of her clan to have special abilities. Jason McCune as Ned Osborne. Francie Swift as Haley, Mark Jeffrey Miller as Cragen O'Farrell, runner of the still and maker of Farrell wine. Keith Michael Gregory as Jake Murphy, Johanna McGinley as Ann-Livia Farrell, the caretaker to the Lady Brennan. Production. The series, first titled Titans, was created by playwright Peter Mattei, and produced by Peter Tolan and Paul Giamatti for Sony Pictures Television and Tribune Studios. WGN America announced a 13-episode straight-to-series order in August 2014. Production began in the Pittsburgh metropolitan area on May 5, 2015 and ran through September. Mountaintop exteriors were filmed in Henry Kaufman Family Park in Monroeville, Pennsylvania, while interiors were constructed at 31st Street Studios in the Strip District. Scenes in Blackburg, Kentucky, the fictional town at the base of the mountain, were filmed in Millvale. WGN America renewed the series for a second season. Production resumed in mid-2016 using the same locations around Pittsburgh. Episodes. Reception. Reviews on Metacritic. It holds a score of 63/100 based on 17 reviews. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has an approval rating of 78%.